Next performer has this as his press. He's one of the top acts in Australia, and believe it or not, has heard about this place. And he's like, oh, I have to play that place when I get to Boston. And this is absolutely true. I will read one of the reviews from his one-man show in Australia. What the fuck are you doing here? This is his one-man show in Australia, reviewed by Bridget Kelly. He's rude, foul-mouthed, obscene, and sharp as a razor blade, alternating rapid-fire Ginsberg-type rap and stand-up comedy in the Lenny Bruce mode. Ian Fraser shoots out his satire with the rapidity of a machine gun. What the fuck are you doing here? It takes the stunned audience a while to catch up to his pace. In the brain beneath the flaming red hair, there's an incisive, cynical intelligence that demands an intelligent listener.
You're killing me, Rick.
We may be asking some of you to leave. We'll be quiet about it, we'll just come up, tap you on the shoulder, swing your SATs. Sorry, come with me. We have beer and NASCAR downstairs, you'll be happier, come. So I've only seen this guy on television. It's his first time here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's welcome to the States, Ian Fraser.
Rick, it's South Africa, not Australia. There's a subtle difference. Good evening, everybody. It's a long walk out from over there to here, past thousands of frightened intellectuals all fleeing Gary Goldman. Anyway. My name is Ian Fraser. Be ready for discomfort. I do come from South Africa, so I have an accent. I'm sorry about that. I've tried complaining. I phoned my mother one time. I said, yo, mom, bitch, this accent. I mean, what the fuck? And she got all upset, She hates it when I use the word yo, She said, you little son of a bitch. I said, mom, don't be so hard on yourself. Sorry, if you want nicely packaged comedy, FedEx George Bush to someone. Let's see, where should we start? Let's start over. A quick advert. Guys, do you like wearing dresses? Would hearing people's personal sexual fantasies interest you? Would you like to wear a dress and a hat and talk to large numbers of people daily? Join the Catholic Church. Oh, you want another one? Okay. Ladies, does your boyfriend come quickly and giggle? Night after night, do you have to pat the back of his head and tell him it's alright, when what you'd really like to do is rip his balls off? Does he seem more perpetually prone to pizza than pussy? Anal alliteration. Do you often wonder what he's thinking, yet he never asks if you are? Can you even remember the last time you had a decent conversation? Dump the fucker. Get him to leave now. Issued as a public service by the Real Estate Agents Association of Massachusetts. Working hard to stimulate the market. No, but get away from the fucking adverts. No. You won't do that one. Here's a question for the woman in the audience and the 1 in 10 guys. Have you ever managed to have sex with a guy who did not repeatedly announce that he was coming? Oh, an audience of virgins. Sweet. I mean, think about it. You're doing major passion, and in the midst of all this juicy fuckfest, the guy still has the presence of mind to, I'm coming. I'm coming. What do guys expect women to do? Get up and adjust the focus on the video camera? Throw a frisbee? Wave a cigarette lighter like at a YouTube concert? I mean, what is this primal urge to announce this shit? And they always cough afterwards. For one night only, Pavarotti sings Orgasm. I'm coming! Well, that's nice, honey. I'll go and tell the neighbors we didn't break the water, but it's just your cum that'll be gushing down the stairs shortly. I mean, I live in a thin-walled slum, fucking triple-decker wooden shithole in Somerville. And the other night, for hours, a woman was going, yes, 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 yes. I thought, why doesn't he stop asking her questions and just fuck her, for God's sake? Second law of thermodynamics. All energy goes from usable to unusable. Yes, correct. I'll come now. Sorry, it's always difficult to know how to come on stage. And which hand to use. No, hands. Yeah, the old Lenny Bruce line. You know, you can't stop masturbation gradually. You have to do it cold turkey. It's interesting. Speaking of my second favorite sport, guys take a... Ooh, sound of steam escaping. Guys take a lot more care with their hands than they ever do with a real-life human being. I mean, think about it. I've never seen a guy in his hand having a fight outside a nightclub. I mean, that would be kind of interesting. Picture it, a guy going, I saw you looking at it the whole fucking evening, and the hand's going, no, I wasn't. Doesn't happen. You know, take the concept further, down at the hospital on the weekends, you don't see rows of guys sitting with bruised hands. The nurse is going, God, what happened to you? And the guy goes, she fell. Isn't that right, honey? Yeah. You know, doesn't happen. This is not CNN. It's interesting watching a woman jerk off, you know? It is, because you sit there thinking, how does she manage to keep her fingers on it so consistently? I mean, I can't do that. My fingers always slip and I find myself in deep shit. No, hands. Sorry, back to hands. I don't see shelters opening up to take care of battered hands. That would be kind of interesting. Picture all these freaked out hands wearing polo neck sweaters, sitting around in a lounge somewhere reading feminist literature. Guys walking by the house going, lesbians. You know? Take the concept further. Jesus comes down off the cross. People see the holes in his hands and go, fuck it, he was asking for it, walking around dressed like that. Yeah, people come up to me sometimes after my shows and go, you will have to answer to Jesus one day. Fair enough, I have a few questions of my own. You know, oh, another quick advert. Bong, fading, Golgotha, the place of the skull. Sky above, eerily lit. Wailing crowd below. Two thieves up on their crosses. Jesus being lowered onto a cross on the ground. A Roman soldier steps forward, pulls out a power drill. Jesus says, oh, that wasn't painful. With a new multi-purpose Black & Decker power drill. Even the most important jobs can be. Yeah. Comedy's a weird business. I mean, you've got to be pretty comfortable in order to try and make a living out of telling people how freaked out, fucked up, and uncomfortable you are. I mean, I had a pretty happy childhood. Okay, sure, in winter the kennel got cold, but, you know, it built character. But weekends would be great, you know, my parents would be downstairs in the cellar, dissolving the body parts in acid. I'd be upstairs on the sidewalk, selling shoes, crutches, and glasses to passers-by. You know, crutch, gave up smoking, okay. What about some really interesting fatty soup? Is it chicken? Well, they did scream at the last minute. Damn, I suck. Yeah, but I mean, hey, the first time I saw the pictures from Abu Ghraib prison, you know, I got homesick. Really, you know. No, I mean, hey, you know, the fear, the freak, the screaming, the terror, the torture, the cages. I thought, Mom, how are we doing for time? Did I miss the cue light, Boss Jenkins?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. My name's Ian Fraser. You've been great. Thanks for listening.